This is the technical seminar on C expert level. To attend this session, the prerequisite to you need to be good with the C programming from beginning to last. Decent awareness is required with all concepts that in the C programming. Okay, 5 minutes, 2 3 minutes on to discuss the topics. Okay, data types into char, float, double like that. Data types next the conditions if it tells. Next the loops concept. Next the switch case default. Next bits, bitwise operators. Next functions. Next pointers, arrays concept, strings, structures, dynamic memory allocation, file operations. That's it. These are total the topics. Now, one by one, I'm going with the demo with some programs. With some programs, I want to explain the concepts, which concepts I used in those programs, in which type scenarios, which type scenarios. That means string operations, which type scenarios I used, pointers and functions, recursion, like these type of concepts. Come to screen. Okay, now I'm going to take demo this program. These all are the exe files generated by the C. And parallel, I go with the source code also. It is a normal C program. Run. When I run the program, the message enter two numbers, something 100, 150. The program need to take responsibility to print all prime numbers between the given two numbers. Okay, printed, fine. A normal program. This is the source code for the program. Run the program, enter two numbers, something 100, 150, all prime numbers. Yeah, fine. Okay. But now my new requirement is once again run the program. Message came as enter two numbers. Enter two numbers. Keyboard is there in my hand. Lot of keys are there. Suppose given like this, wrong inputs. Immediately input functionality, internally input functionality is collapsed. So number one became garbage, number two became garbage. Now the result, all prime numbers between two garbages are coming. Something, some junk result printed on screen. But my new requirement is whenever wrong inputs came, issue need to be fixed. Program need to display message wrong inputs. Please re-enter the values like that. To achieve that extension to the same program, this program did like this. This is the previous code. For this code, given code like this: sn equal to scanf. Scanf returns number of successful inputs. And this is called the label concept. It need to return true. If it is not equal to 2, message wrong inputs, enter the values, go to begin. Run it. Enter two numbers, 100 something. Message wrong inputs, re-enter the values. Still wrong inputs. Okay. 100, 120. Now everything will be fine. Fine. Next. When I run the program, the prime numbers program, the same thing. Message came like this: enter two numbers, 100, 150. Something is printed. Keyboard is there in my hand. Lot of keys are there. Now I'm going to press this up, down arrow keys. Up arrow, down, left, right. I'm going to press up arrow key. See, program terminated. Once again run the program. Enter two numbers, something given 1000, 2000. N number of prime numbers between 1000 2000. Everything is scrolled up. Only last page will be there on screen. Now from the keyboard, I'm going to press page up. Page up. What going to happen? According to the source code, what I displayed previously, this one, according to this program, at last when I give the key hit, program is going to be terminated. Give any key hit, the program going to be terminated. Now I'm going to press page up, page up, program terminated, program terminated. But when I give the page up, page down, those strokes, it need to print the previous page. Page down means next page. Arrow keys means up arrow, down arrow, like that. Further thing, this is the exe file executing. Run the program, enter two numbers, 1000, something, 2000 like that. Here internally I job the code to display 10, 10, 10 prime numbers. First page, first 10, left side serial order, right side the result. Next 11 to 20, next 21 to 30, 31 to 40. Now from the keyboard, I'm going to press page up, page up, page up stroke. See there, previous page, 21 to 30 came. Page up, page up. Still page up, nothing happened. Page down, page down, page down, page down, page down. Up arrow, yeah, going up. Left arrow, it is coming left. Right arrow, going right. Down arrow, left arrow, right arrow key. From the keyboard, I'm pressing arrow key. Left arrow key, yes, coming left. Page down, page down, page down, page down. I given 2000. Last page. That means here we need to know how to navigate the screen, how to move the cursor. We need to know how to travel on screen. Traveling is okay, but the main important concept is we need to know how to capture the key hits from the keyboard. Key hits. How to capture the key hits. Keyboard and number of keys, A, B, C, D, I, J, K, L. Yeah, these all are the characters you can scan comfortably. But up arrow, down arrow, page up, page down, home, and these all are called the special keys. Need to know how to capture those key hits. Then only we are there in a position to generate the code in that method. I will show you the source code. Onto the source code for that thing. This is the source code for that. Enter two numbers. First, I developed the code to collect all prime numbers. Dynamic memory location I used. I created one array dynamically. All the result I collected in array. Next, develop the code to print the array on screen. Printed the array on screen. If page down came, what need to be done? If page up came, what need to be done? Arrow key interactions. This is the source code for it. To understand this, you need to know the key hit interactions. How to capture the key hits from the key. Say for example, something is open on Notepad. Notepad, some content is there on screen. When you press Control P, print na, that is instruction to the printer. Something like that. When we generate a program, when we display something on screen, something is there on screen. And after that, keyboard, a number of different keys are there. When you press the key hit, something need to be done. That means we need to know how to, you people need to know how to capture the key hits from the keyboard. Then only you are there in a position to generate the code in this method, up, down, arrow key interactions, these things. Now executing one more program, run the program, see the message, enter password. If password is correct, then only the next code. Then only the message, enter two numbers, 100, 170. Same prime numbers program. Yeah, displayed. Once again, run the same program. Message, enter password. Password is Kalyan IT. K capital, I capital, T capital. I'm going to give a wrong password, something. Message, password not correct. Once again, run the program, enter password KALYANIT, enter two numbers, something 50, 100. Yeah, fine. That means when I run the program, message came, enter password. That means we need to know how to fix password to a program. Hmm, Previously, when I run the program, the message came now, enter password. Something I entered from the keyboard, display like stars. Next process. That means we need to be there in a position, the required inputs. We need to be very good with the functions concept, pointers concept, arrays concept, and key hit interactions. Need to know how to capture the hits from the keyboard. Need to collect the key hit, doesn't take on screen. In that place, stars need to print. That means we need to develop our own required input functionalities. Actually, normally to scan the data, go for scanf or get char or get as function. Through these functionalities, when you are collecting the data from the keyboard, what we are entering from the keyboard, same as it is echo on screen. But a lot of times it is required to develop our own required input functionalities, just like the previous program enter password. I entered something, but display like some other things. Need to nothing but a string operations. String operations means just enter a string, print a string, enter 10 names, sort the names, print. A lot of times it is required to develop these type of our own required functionalities. String operations, string means nothing but group of characters, character array. To be strong with the string operations, go before arrays concept. To be good with arrays concept, go before pointers. To be good with pointers concept, go before data types. To be good with the data types, go before bits, bytes, allocations, sign bit concept. Then only will be good in the strings concept. Anyway, I'll show you the source code. See this source code. Oops. Yeah, this one. This is the program. First, I develop a functionality, password function, capture the hits from the keyboard. It is for backspace. Whenever backspace came, what need to be done? That means, okay, run it. Message enter password. Something wrong hits I given. Now from the keyboard, I'm going to press backspace, backspace, backspace. In this situation, it need to come back now. Come back and remove star. Back, 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 back. Once again something. Once again backspace. Okay, anyway, right now wrong password. And whenever backspace given, what need to be done? That code. Here I placed. Next, collect the key hits. When enter key came, nothing but 13 is for carriage written. Nothing but enter key hit came. What need to be done? At last place null character. Meanwhile, every time display stars. This is the core code for the password functionality. But to understand this, you need to know the ASCII values. This is for carriage return. Backspace ASCII value, you need to know that is 8. You need to be very good with the character operations. Next, pointers. Next, strings, arrays. Then only you people are there in a position to develop a functionality like this. Yes, obviously, we need to be there in a position to develop it. I'm talking about the expert level, not for a beginner level, intermediate level. Expert level means maybe the fresher level package above 15 lakhs. Here the message, enter password, something, something, password, Kalyan IT. Next, enter something. Next, one smart program, this one. Okay, extension to the previous one. Now, here, this program intention is need to give facility to the user to create his own password. When we submit application to the user, when user is running the program, I want to give facility to the user to create his own password. Okay. See, first time running the program, run the program, double click or select enter. See the message create password. Okay, Hyderabad. 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 H I given capital. Next, enter two numbers. Same, the prime numbers program. 100, 130. Yeah, something printed. Fine. Next, now password is fixed. Second time onwards, when run this program, previously create password, the message. Now enter password. Hyderabad. 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 Enter two numbers. 300, 350. Yeah. Once again run. Same. Enter password. 1000. Enter password. Hyderabad. Hyderabad. Enter two numbers. 20, 60. Fine. That means this is the program want to give facility to the user to create his own password. That means right now I want to give facility to the user to create his own password. That means I want to release one application, one program I want to release. When the user is using the program, first time required message, create password. Second time onwards, enter password. How to achieve it? File operations, database. That means when anyone running the program, first time check it out for one hidden file, whether the file is available or not. File is not there, no doubt. Create password and store the password inside the file. Maybe encrypt, decrypt, according to our own comfortable format, store it. Next, enter two numbers. Okay, result coming. Second time running the program, search for the file. Yes, file is available. Then enter password. File availability is there now. Enter password. Password entered. Tally with the information there in the file. Then, if everything is both are tally, then allow the program to the next process. Enter two numbers like that. That means to achieve this, need to good with string operations, the password functionality previously. To develop the password functionality, we need to be good with the key interactions, ASCII values, buffer concept, arrays concept, pointers, functions. Then only you are eligible to develop the code in that method. You have to be very good with those all. And a part of that, file operations. Then normal application. Okay, now I'm going to show the source code for this. Giving facility to the user to create his own password. Count the number of lines. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. See how many lines code? 138 lines. Actually, this is the code for the prime numbers program. The previous is all the password scenarios. Here I developed the different functionalities. The first one is the password function. To develop this, the required inputs, and you need to be good with the strings concept, pointers, key hit interactions, ASCII values, backspace, carriage return. This is carriage return. This is backspace. Next, I developed some functionalities, encode, decode. I'm not going to store the password in a readable format. I'm going to encrypt, decrypt. In that method, I'm going to push in inside the file. Read password, develop the functionality, read password. This is the file. In this file, collecting the password. Actually, password is there in a coded format, so decode it. I decoded. Next, push password. Suppose password is not there, first I'm checking whether the file is there or not. If it is not there, then push the password inside the file. That code. Is password. One more function I developed is the password is available or not. Those all I integrated inside. Is password. Password is available, then enter password. Otherwise, create password. Next is the continuation program. File operations means related to file operations. This one. File operations means reading the data, writing the data from the file. What reading, what writing. The implementation, these type of scenarios will be there. That means on to give user to create his own password. That means the required approach. When user is running the program, first to search for a hidden file, whether it is there or not. How to check? Just open the file in read mode. The file, if you open in read mode, if it returns null, I'm assuming that you have little awareness with the file operations. If you open the file in read mode, if it returns null, then file not there. Then create the new file, immediately message enter password. That password store in that file. Next time onwards, when user is running the program, okay, open the file. Every time we are opening in read mode. So open the file in read mode. It is not null. That means what? Yes, password is existed. Password is existed. Next, so required message, enter password. This is the password. Read the data from the file and tally. Compare both. Both are not equal. Password wrong. Terminate the program. Both are equal. Then something like this one. Okay, once again, source code. This is the source code. Scan password. Convert it into coded format. The string. Next, read password. Reading from the file. Next, push password. Next, is password is available or not. Next, inside main, password is available. This part. Else, this part. Next, enter two numbers. That's it. Next. Yeah. Now, okay. The situation is run the program. Message enter two numbers. Something 100, 150. Yeah, something printed on screen like this. But when I run the program, I need output on paper. Paper. I need printout. So, go with the file operations. Pass the result in a file, take printout. Pass the result in the file and take the printout. Now, I need a printout. Same prime numbers program. Run the program, enter two numbers, something given like this. 150, 200. Here internally the logic is the result is printed in the file in C drive. The file name is 1.txt text. Nothing going to be printed here. Insert the file. Go to C drive. This is C drive. C drive. You don't hide the extension. Folder options. You. Okay, now come to 1.txt. See there. All prime numbers between 150 to 200 is there. Now control P. Assume that printer is connected. After press enter key hit, immediately print out will come. Nothing but a file operations. Very simple application, this one. Nothing much. Just write the data in a file. Next. It is very nice application. Now release the program as a trial version. Trial version. Trial version software. How to develop a trial version software? That means I want to release one application, deploy the application, or maybe through internet. A trial version software I want to release. Trial version. Two types. One I want to fix the number of times. Next, number of dates. Now this is the first one. This is for number of times. Next one is a number of that is for days. Number of days. Now I want to release application. I want to give facility to use the application 5 times. So when user is run the program first time, fine. Second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time onwards, message required. Babu trial version completed. Contact Mr. Kalyan or something like that. Okay, first I'm going to run it and I will explain what are the required inputs to generate a program like that. Okay, this is the program prime trial version 1. This is 2. The second, the serial number 7, seventh one running. Run it. See the message on screen. This is trial version software. You can use 5 times only. Now you are using first time. Enter two numbers 10, 40. Something printed. Once again, run the program. Message. This is trial version. You can use 5 times only. Now you are using second time. Enter two numbers 100, 120. Yeah, program finished second time. Now third time. Message. Now you are using third time. Enter two numbers 100, 130. Okay. Once again running fourth time 1000, 1150. Yeah, something printed. Mm. Next message. Now you are using fifth time. Enter two numbers 2000, 2050. Something printed. 5 times completed together. Now once again running. See there. Mm. This is trial version software. You can use 5 times only. Already 5 times finished. Trial version finished. Contact kalyanit.in. Once again run. Same message. Once again run. Same message. Once again run. Same. Run. Same. Here internally how I implemented this simple. Nothing but a database file operations. Unless when user is using the program, search for a hidden file, any name, maybe kat.kat, like that, any name, searching for a file. File is not there, no doubt. He's running the program. That means file operations. Need to be good with the file operations. Good awareness required with the file operations. Not expert level. Comfortable level is enough. Expert level, later coming applications, we need to be very strong. Uh, Now, comfortable awareness file operations is enough to generate application like this. Search for a hidden file, maybe kat.kat. Suppose the file is not there, no doubt user is running the program first time. So I went with the simple logic. Every time I increase the file size by 1 byte. Just I open the file in append mode. When you open the file in append mode, first time new file will be created. Second time onwards, every time you can add data. So every time user is running the program, the file is open in append mode, adding one character. Just f printf, maybe one character I pushed inside. And every time I develop the logic to get the file size information. Need to know how to get the file size. Push the file pointer last, fseek, fp0 second, and after that no capital function. I'm retrieving the file size. Whenever user is running the program, internally the file size increase by 1 byte, 1 byte, 1 byte, like that. If file size is less than 5, then allow the program to run. If it is more than 5, immediately message trial version finished. That's it. I will show you the source code. See the source code, this one. The number of lines code, the number of lines, the program. Down the line number, 67 lines only. Every time he says first time, second time, third time, you are using fifth time. Those messages. Searching for a file kat.kat. Checking the size of the file. Open the file in read mode, move the file control last place, invoke ftl function, we got the size of the file. Next message. If size is less than 5, then invoke the using function. Then suppose size is 2, this function is invoked. Second time message came. Second time the message came. Size less than 5, message. Otherwise, already 5 times finished trial version exit program. Next, close the file. Open the file in append mode. Just printf FPA. Just 1 byte I pushed inside. Next, enter 2 numbers. That's it. So simple. Okay. Next, extension. It is complicated. Now I want to release application as a trial version for number of days. I want to give number of days access rights, a fixed number of days. I think here I fixed 10 days. Okay, run the program. Yeah, first time user is running the message like it is a trial version software. To find try numbers, you can use 10 days only. Now you're using first day. Enter 2 numbers. 100, 130. Yeah, printed. Array. 100, 130. Okay, something printed. You can use 10 days. Today date. Today date, I'm going to open a system calendar. Right corner, double click on time, system calendar open. Today date, 25th August 2021. 25th August 2021. Okay. This is a trial version for 10 days only. That means this need to work up to which date about next month 5th, approximately 4th. Next month 4th, up to 4th only. Okay, now change the system date and check. Now it is fixed 25th. Now I'm changing date to 31st. 31st means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th day. Okay, run it. Oh, see the message. You are using 7th day. Enter 2 numbers. 10:30. Okay. Now change date. 7th. First means 8th, 9th, 10th. Third will be the 10th. I'm going with September. September 2nd. That means 9th day. Message required as 9th day. See the message. Now you are using 9th day. Enter 2 numbers. 100, 140. Yes. Once again, open the system calendar. Change to 3rd. 3rd means 10th day. 10th day also it need to work. Next day onwards. Now you can use 10 days only. Now you are using 10th day. Enter 2 numbers. 200, 250. Yes, fine. Now changing the date. 4th. Run it. Damal. This is trial version of the news. 10 days only. Already 10 days finished. Contact Mr. Kalyan. Kalyan IT. That's it. Every time contact. Every time same message. Same message. Same message only. Run. Still same message. To generate a to generate application like this, we need to be very good, very strong with the logical part and the concept. Here, when I want to fix number of days, when application is deployed, send it to the user, maybe through internet. Anyone can download my applications. There I want to fix the number of days. I want to give permission only to a particular number of days, maybe 5 days, 10 days, like that. So the internal logic, when the person is running the program, run the program, first search for a particular hidden file, database file. File is available. That means already date information will be there. Suppose file is not there. File is not there means what? No doubt. User is running the program first time. Then collect the system date. How to get the system date? Go for get date function. Get date function. Online help control F1 on PC compiler. Get date function. Get date function, day number, month number, year number. Collect it. Collect the system date information. Collect the system date. And we open the file in read mode. No file is not there. Then collect the system date. Next, open the file in write mode. This date stored there. Next, enter two numbers. Okay, prime numbers complete. Second time the program is running, file is opened initial all every time in read mode. Open in read mode. Yeah, file is already there, existed. Now collect the information. What is there inside the file? Inside the file, what information there? Date information. First time when user is running, the date information is there. Now collect the date information. Next, capture the system date. Next, difference. Check the difference between these two dates. If difference is more than 10, then message file version finished. Conceptually, you can discuss like this, but internally the date-based operations, date-based operations, super logic we need to develop. Come to the source code of the trial version with the date. This one. This is the program trial version with the date for 10 days only. Structure. Next, I developed a function. This is a function need to take responsibility to get the difference between two dates. This is a function need to take responsibility to get the difference between two dates. It is taking two arguments, date 2 and date 1. D2 and D1, both are date types. Some logic internally. Return dp2 minus dp1. Difference between two dates. You may say yes, first day, second day, third day. Here I want 4th to 5th to 6th to. Every time ph is a common, so I did like this. Next, inside the main body. Message this is a primary you can use for 10 days. This is my database file, pra.dat.dat. First open the file in read mode. Suppose if it is null, no doubt, user is running the program first time. So create the file, get date, convert into get date is giving something like this that I constructed, converted to this structure, what is there in this program that written inside the file. Need to know the binary mode concept, file operations, text mode and binary mode. Exactly, accurately, byte by byte, you need to write. You need to know the difference between text mode and the binary mode. Then only you are there in a position to do like. Not the written, the information is written inside. Otherwise, file is existed. Read the data from the file. Read the data from the file. It contains the first time when user executed the program, the date information is there. Collect the current date and check the difference. If the difference is greater than 9, starting will be 0. 0 to 9 means 10 times. If it is above 9, already finished. Contact Mr. Kalyan. Exit the program. Otherwise, enter two numbers, the prime numbers program. See the number of lines code. 132 lines. Next, come to the ninth one, total 12 applications. Now come to the ninth one. This is the program for matrix multiplication. A simple program. Run the program. Enter matrix one details, number of rows 2, number of columns suppose 4. Second matrix 3, 4. First matrix columns must equal to the second matrix because then multiplication possible. Now message not possible. Terminate the program. Okay, once again run. Enter matrix one details. Suppose 3, columns 4. Second matrix rows need to be 4, columns 5. Now multiplication possible. Next, enter matrix one 3 by 4 elements. Given like this. Next, enter matrix 2 4 by 5 elements. 7, 8, 9, 7, 6. Automatical resultant is required. 3 by 4 into 4 by 5, 3 by 5. Okay, this is the task. Obviously, to achieve this, okay, matrix multiplication logic is okay, but here we need to think about to store the values, a number of elements, a number of values. Then we need to go for arrays concept. Here we need to go for multi-dimensional array. But what is the size we need to allocate into m1 of how many rows and columns? That is confirmed at runtime. No? Right now I given 3 by 4 and 4 by 5. Next time while I'm running, I'm going to give 7 by 8 and 8 by 20, anything it may be. So through arrays concept, array index must be constant. If you're going with array, you're going to go with the maximum space like int m1 of 50-50, m2 of 50-50, m3 of 50-50, like that we need to do. If you're doing like that, m1 of 50-50 and up to 50 by 50 we can interact. Total 50 into 50 into 2, 5,000 bytes memory space reserved for m1, 5,000 for m2, 5,000 for m3. And here two issues are there. One is memory space not utilized efficiently. Another problem is restriction up to 50 by 50 only. But need to know how to handle the memory space effectively, efficiently. So go for dynamic memory allocation. Here program need to be generic. So we can't fix 3 by 4 and 4. We are going to confirm the rows and columns at runtime. It may be 10 by 20 into 20 by 30, anything that may be. So we need to go for a dynamic memory allocation. So create the arrays dynamically. Here, go with the pointers, double star, M1, double star M2, int double star M3. Enter matrix one details 3 by 4, next 4 by 5. First, develop the logic to allocate the memory space for M1. How much? 3 into 4 into 2. That approach is wrong. That approach is for single dimension. Now we need to generate two-dimension type array. Two-dimension type array means M1. We need to create, suppose given 3 by 4. 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means we need to create 3 pointers initially. And after that, for each pointer, 4 into 2, 8 bytes memory space we need to reserve. 3 pointers we need to generate. That means pointer, array of group of pointers, array of group of pointers, array of integer pointers. Suppose starting address 500. This is 50 DOS-based compiler. Each pointer size 2 bytes. M1 of 0, 1, 2. This address collecting M1 500. It is a pointer. No pointer address. If you're going to collect, then it need to be double star. Now M1 is pointing this. This is M1 of 0, M1 of 1, M1 of. Next, for this each pointer, reserve 4 into 2, 8 bytes memory space. 8 bytes memory space dynamically, maybe address number 600, collect here. And once again, collect here. Once again, collect here. Elements. M1 of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, like that. This is the UML representation to generate, allocate the memory space. Now come to the source code, come to the program. The source code need to be like this. double star M1, double star, enter matrix 1 details, matrix 2 details. Next, allocate the memory space like this. Group of integer pointers created. Next, for each pointer, memory space is allocated. M1, M2, M3. Next, this is a logic for matrix multiplication. That means dynamic multiplication learning syntax is okay. Implementation. Implementation here double star came. A lot of times triple star is also going to be occurred. I will show you in the next coming examples. 3 star is coming. You need to be good with the pointers concept, arrays concept. After that, you need to be good with the dynamic memory allocation. Next, matrix multiplication is a logic part. Logically, we need to be good. Then only you people are there in a position to develop application like this. Yes, obviously, we need to be there like this to be like an expert. Expert level means fresher level, the package more than least 10 lakhs package. Average 15 lakhs package. I'm talking about that. Not for a normal job. Okay. Next, come to these 3 programs: splitting, next zip, next directory operations, encode, decode. These 3 directly I go with the source code. Splitting the file. That means now, okay, go with the go with the folder. Now C drive, tempo, MP3. Yeah, this is a folder. The name is temp MP3. Temp MP3. Is it visible? Temp MP3. The folder name. The director name is temp MP3. Now I'm going to communicate with that folder. In that folder, open it. There one file is there. The file name is, you don't hide the extension. The file name is ntr.mp3. ntr.mp3. This is the audio file. Okay, first play it. File open through the VLC media player. Audio is coming. Number of seconds, total time 3 minutes 31 seconds. 3 minutes 31 seconds. Okay. Audio is coming. Okay, forward, 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 forward. Okay, anyway, total audio 3 minutes 31 seconds. 3 minutes 31 seconds. 3 minutes 31 seconds means total number of seconds 211 seconds. This file audio time 211 seconds. Okay, the window is visible now. Okay, the file name is integer.mp3. Audio time, total audio time 211 seconds. Now executing one program. You can use any compiler. Here I'm using PC compiler. If you are comfortable with the C++, go for it. Visual C++, go for it. Spice C++, any compiler is okay. Okay, this file name is India.mp3, total audio time 211 seconds. Now I'm going with the program. The program. This is the program splitting and adding. Split and add both. Okay, something different functionalities. Generate means next to split merge file. Something is there. Open again. 147 lines code. Okay, run this program and observe the behavior of this program. Run the program. Message came. Enter file name. This file I want to interact. That file is there in the location C colon temp mp3. C colon slash temp mp3 slash mtr dot mp3. I give a name like this. The file name is india.mp3. Enter key. Immediately message came on screen. For splitting, enter 1. For merging, enter 2. Now I selected 1. Next message came, enter number of parts. Actually, this audio is total 211 seconds. So 211 seconds. Okay, 20 parts. Then each part 211 divided by, okay, go for 10 parts. Then each part need to be 211 divided by 10, 21 seconds. Fractions won't display. 211 divided by 10 is 21 seconds. Now I given 10. Maybe 10, 20, 50, anything. Random. Now I given 10. I'm going to press enter key. After that, observe the screen here. I'm going to press enter. Enter. Oops, what happened? Something wrong.